Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a machine out of anything that you can find from a picture. So for this assignment, I want you to make a machine out of something. You can go to the internet and you can find a picture. Right now, my daughter's really into the little excavator book, so I decided to do an excavator, but animals work great too, and lots of other things can. You just want to find a side view. And this is not a very good side view. This is what's called a sort of isometric view from one corner. And that makes it a little bit harder to do a good job of this. This is a side view picture that would work a lot better. So back in Fusion, we're going to first bring in that image. So I'm going to go back to the internet, and I'm going to take a screenshot of an image. And you should use the snipping tool on your computer, and go ahead and take a screenshot of that, and then save it to your desktop or wherever you can find it. Then you're going, if you can't get the snipping tool, it's Windows key and then type snipping tool, and it'll get you there. And you can create a new snip on your computer. On my computer, I've already pulled it up over here, but I'm going to show you how you would pull it up in a different file by going to, first starting with a sketch on a plane, drawing a rectangle that is 10 inches by 10 inches to give you a sense of, to give you a sense of scale. And then you're going to pull in your image as a canvas by going to Insert Canvas, and then going to Insert from My Computer, and go to your Downloads desktop, wherever you saved it, and open that up, and then click on the panel where it goes. If you need to resize it, you can grab this corner and adjust its size so that the actual object is about 10 inches in one direction, and then you can click OK. Then you're going to start a sketch on the face and use only straight lines to trace it. And the reason we're using straight lines is because that leaves open the option of using the laser cutter. If you use curved lines, unfortunately, I have not been able to find a way for our CorelDRAW program that runs the laser cutter to be able to read those lines. I would love to figure that out, but I have not figured it out yet. So then go ahead and trace your whole object, but I'm not going to do that in this video right now because it takes a pretty long time. So I'm going to switch back over to my other view that I've already done that for and show you the next step. Once I have a good tracing of this, I'm going to decide where my pivot point is. So where do I want this thing to move, and how do I want it to move? And I'm going to put my pivot point right about here, and I'm going to make a circle. And that circle should have a diameter of 0.375, like so. Hit, enter. Now that's pretty big. It's getting kind of close to my other stuff here, so maybe I would either make this a little bit smaller so I have a little bit more room around that, or I could move my pivot point to a different spot. But I want to make sure that I'm not making anything too thin in there. Now I'm going to figure out how the excavator arm is going to go around here, or maybe the jaw of your animal, or the fin of your dolphin, or whatever. So I'm going to go whatever part you want to move. I'm going to go L for line, and then I'm going to connect this piece here, and I'm going to go down here, over and back up to here, making sure to keep enough room around this so it doesn't get too weak. That's probably the minimum you would want right there. You could get a little fancy here and fill it these corners. And then I'm going to say finish sketch. Now at this point it's easiest if you turn off your canvas so you can see more clearly what you actually have. This is the shape I've actually created. Oh, I'm also noticing I need to cut this off here because that piece is going to prevent everything from moving. So I'm going to go in and back to my sketch. Click on Sketch 2, edit the sketch, and I need to make this little thing go probably a little bit down here, and then back up to here. And it's going to look weird, but that's the best I can do. Alright, make sure you've saved your file as you put in a bunch of work here. So we're going to make sure that's saved, and also make sure you haven't saved it in an admin project, that you've saved it in some place where you can reliably get it. Okay, alright, let's make it physical now. I'm going to, or three-dimensional, I'm going to go E for extrude and click on first the part that's not going to move. I'm noticing it's a little hard to click on things. That's because I haven't turned off sketch 1. Makes it a lot easier to select your pieces when that first sketch is not there. So I'm going to click here. That's not going to move. Ooh, I also need a line here. I didn't think of that. So I'm going to go back to my sketch, edit the sketch, and draw a line across here too. And finish sketch. Back to E for extrude. Turn off sketch 1 again. I'm going to click this. That's part of my not moving thing. This will be part of my not moving thing. This. Ooh, this should be connected here too. Probably one more thing. I'm going to go back and edit that sketch and draw a line from here to there. All right. Now I'm going to get this. Ooh, turn off sketch 1. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the part of the excavator that doesn't move. I'm going to make it a 1/2 inch thick. And click OK. Your stuff disappears. Go back and turn it on right here. And then we're going to go the other way with the arm. E for extrude, click. That's part of it. 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 Is that everything? Yeah. And I'm going to type minus 0.5 and make it a new body. Everything right there. That looks good. That's okay. All right. Now I'm going to turn off my sketch and take it apart. M for move copy. Click on your piece as a body and move it over and click OK. And now we're going to reassemble it. First, we need to down arrow on bodies and call this body or something, chassis, and we'll call this arm. And I'm going to right click on bodies, create components from bodies. Now I see them as my components right here. I'm going to go to J for joint or assemble joint. I'm going to connect, I actually want it to be on the other side, I think. So I'm going to connect this circle to this circle. And I'm going to make a motion type revolute. That's not how an excavator moves, so I'm going to limit my motion by going to, I don't know which way is which yet. Let's try it out. That's too far. A little bit down. And maybe a lot up. Yeah, that'll be cool. And I can preview the limits there. All right. You'll see the next step in the next video, but this is the first part of the assignment. When you create this, you can let me know at this checkpoint that you've started your machine design. Okay.